Hello.
Hey,
Hi, good to see you again, Marie. Back to the Liga after dominating the Champions League and celebrating it for really long now, almost half a week. Now we're back.
yeah, back in business.
Yeah, hopefully more people joining us so we have a nice discussion, talk about today's match.
Mhm.
It's going to be an interesting match against Lyon, a match that usually I would say not many goals, but sometimes a lot of goals. Hopefully today is one of them. One memory I have is from 2018 when Mbappe scored 4 goals against them. That was a very nice memory. Hopefully today we see something like that.
Yeah.
As usual, sorry.
Not from Mbappe, I think, but
Yeah, not today, but hopefully we have a lot of good players
yeah.
today. Quite an offensive team, as we saw today, the starting 11. And Joseph here, he joined us, but it looks like it's not working, the camera or something. Joseph, if you want to restart and rejoin us, that would be nice.
Well,
Ashraful is here. Let's see if he can join us. But let's go through the starting 11, Mary.
yeah,
And
let's do that.
there you go. There you go.
Perfect, we can see it.
I thought you meant the graphics were perfect because I made them.
You don't even have
But
to
thank
say
you.
that perfect.
Anyhow, let's
It's
talk about perfection. Perfection is the starting 11. Another surprise, another perfection from Luis Enrique. Starting 11 that could be translated in any way. I would go more like something like that, maybe, but we could talk about it. We have, sorry,
Joseph,
there he is.
can you hear us?
Bonsoir, Président. No, he's not there.
Oh,
Joseph, are you there?
I will write to him in the chat.
You are muted, Joseph, if anything. Anyhow, starting 11, we have Marquinhos as captain. First, Donnarumma in goal, Marquinhos as captain, Danilo, Hakimi on the right, Beraldo probably will play on the left. We have Zaire Emery, Vitinha, and Asensio in midfield. A forward of Barcola, who had an amazing match actually against Barcelona back.
Hmm.
Colomani and Ramos.
Hmm.
Uh, I wouldn't be even shocked if we see something like that, to be honest, like a 4-4-2, a bit classic formation.
Hmm.
Ashraful, nice to see you.
To
It's
be quite
4-4-2 or 4-2-4.
Yeah, it could be a four. It could be a 4-4-2, 4-2-4. Depends how you look at it. Joseph, nice to see you also.
Good evening,
Good
guys.
evening.
How are you?
Good, good. How are you doing?
I'm good.
Good to see
Thank
you.
you.
See everyone
Me too.
after being in the semi-final. All of us here,
Yeah.
semi-finalists in the Champions League. We could take some
Yeah.
credit also.
Yeah.
How are the celebrations?
Fantastic.
Ashraful, how was it at 3 o'clock at night?
Uh, I was like screaming. Yeah, my mother shout me twice
your
be-
neighbors must love you.
because there was 3 a.m. in morning.
That's crazy. That's crazy. But you see, now we're playing Lyon. You see the formation here. I don't know what you guys, Joseph, what do you think about the formation today? Very offensive.
I don't like it.
Yeah,
What don't you like?
Always the same mistake.
What?
We are playing against Lyon. We are not playing against the last in the League One. We are
Okay.
playing against one of the biggest club in France.
I would
Like
say
it's
historically, yes, but this season they were not that good.
yeah, but you cannot play with them like this. It's not serious.
But what's not serious today, Joseph? That's nice to
The
talk.
defense is not serious. The offense is not serious. Where is Mbappe? Where is Dembele? You have to do the opposite. Start good. Start with your formation, with the initial and team, and later after 60 minutes, after you secure some goals, let the other play. But like this way, I don't see
We are
it.
actually 2 wins away from lifting the Ligue 1 title. So
Yeah, but we have days. We need people to. We need Mbappe, Dembele, Barcola to play together too much.
Marie,
They are.
what do you think?
I think that in general the level of the Ligue 1 is going up. Like now, Brest is a serious team, Lens is a serious team, Rennes is a serious team. These teams used to be like nothing before, like water, and now they're serious teams. And if we expect Mbappe and Dembele to be there for all our serious games, I think we will kill them. And like I say this jokingly, but do you remember the season where Pedri played like 1,800 games, like back to back for Barca in Spain? He's been injured ever since. Like this stuff happens. It's not just some kind of legend in the air. So yes, I see that we're not putting our best players, but there comes a point when you see the salaries of these guys, you have to play at the top level. And if you're not capable of doing that, we will sell you for a top price and get someone else. Like if you look at City, their B team could win the league, and we need a team like that. Our B team needs to be able to win the league, or else we're never gonna move up in football. I think at least. So let's see what.
Shaful, you think this is a good team? It could beat Lyon. Defensively, can we keep a clean sheet?
Uh, I don't think so
Where's our weakness in
because
defense?
on the left back,
Yeah.
Beraldo, he must be put on center back, in my opinion.
But maybe like we always play, Hakimi will be more offensive, and we will end up with 3 back. So it's not 100% how
But
we play. So
yeah, in when Hakimi goes to attack, then three back come to a straight line.
yeah,
But when we got attacked or counter attack, then we can see five Vitina or Zairemri also put them on center back.
the
So
problem is
I
that we
think
have Bruno Mendes. He is suspended for this match, as well as Ugarte. So some of the changes here are forced on the coach. So it's not by choice. I understand that. It would be a nice match actually to see Ugarte in this match, get him some running, some moving, maybe come back for the semi-final. We need him in those matches, but he's suspended. But I don't see what's the weakness with seeing Ramos and Colomani up front. That I really like to see that. I haven't seen that in. I don't think we've seen that very much.
No, we haven't. And also I think one of the pivotal things in this game is how like solidarity or how much solidarity Barcola shows to Beraldo. If he's very defensive and goes back and does his defensive job,
Mm.
I think we're pretty covered on that side because Beraldo plus Barcola, they're quick and smart and it should be okay. If he plays it very like I'm going to stay up front and just wait for stuff to happen, it's a bit more risky, but we will see.
Joseph, what about that amazing player we're having here in the midfield, Mr. Vitinha?
Vitinha is amazing, really. He's stratospheric. I don't know.
Yeah,
He's showing everything. It's like in the past season, someone was killing this guy.
yeah.
It was true. We read too many things in the news. I did not believe, but when I see the result that is giving, it's true. It's true.
Someone
Vitinha, excellent.
Someone. He's amazing. He is amazing.
Yeah,
Like the more we give him chances, the more he's going to grow. The more we're
he's,
going to build the midfield around him.
he's a gold guy. He's like
Amazing.
the gold. When
Yeah,
you like the gold, he's shining when you make friction with him.
exactly. And what a player for Zaire Emery to play next to learn from, to
Wow.
play with. It's amazing. It's amazing. The same, I hope, happens with Beraldo and Marquinhos in defense if they start playing more together. That they get that learning from each other, from Marquinhos. That would be nice. And speaking of the captain, today is his 437th match for Paris Saint-Germain in 11 years. He breaks a record. It's the most player playing for matches for Paris Saint-Germain. What an amazing achievement in this age of football, where every 2 seasons a player changes club. What an amazing thing. It's an honor to have a captain like that dedicated almost his whole career for one club.
Yeah, definitely. And especially for PSG that has had like tough times and lots of problems with players who kind of went back and forth and didn't really decide. And I think Marquinhos has really shown a lot of loyalty to this club. And I really hope the fans pay him back for that tonight. I know they will because he's very well liked at the park. And I hope that he can kind of pass the beacon to Beraldo, like you said, because I feel it's going to be like very natural for them to work together. And yeah, let's see what happens. But very happy for him to see.
I just want to ask Joseph, Ashraful, and yourself, Marie, as well, about what do you guys think? Let's go a bit away from the match, but talk about we talked a lot about defense. Marie is already ready for the Euro with her France shirt. But let's talk about one defender, Skriniar, that we were talking a lot about last season to sign him. And finally, we got him. I don't know what you guys think about him. Would you say, like, if the season ended today, would you say he's good? He's a good match for Paris Saint-Germain? Or maybe he needs more time, or we should sell him maybe for next season? What do you think, Ashraful? Skriniar.
I think we should give him more time. First year in Paris, I think we should give him more time.
Yeah. Joseph? Skriniar?
I think Skriniar started in a good way, but the injury killed his season. I think his season, the serious season, is finished. But maybe you can see him later when we will secure more in the league. If we win, let's say this 2 match, 3 match, so later you can see him getting inside and start getting back his fitness and his normal power in the games. But before the injury, he was good. He was satisfactory for us.
Yeah. Marie, you think
Yeah, and I
season?
agree.
I agree with what Ashraful and Joseph has said, that before the injury, he brought a lot to the team, that we should give him more time. But what I think is that we should find like young players, like really young players from Ligue 1 and maybe other leagues, and also use like his very long experience to plan for the future. Because this is not only like it's not to say that he's not up to level, but he's a certain age and it's not going to last forever. Marquinhos is not going to last forever. And to have like 2 players with so much experience, like who have captain teams and so on, can really make a difference for like our defense of tomorrow. So I think we should not give up on him. We should still consider him a part of our, like, not starting 11, but of our turnaround. But we should start planning for the future and think like he's a 2-3 season players at tops, and then afterwards, bye-bye.
Future.
Yeah. So this is how we look at it. But so far, it was like we kept Ramos for 2 seasons, and he was injured for the entire first season. We owe it to Skriniar to give him at least one more spin around the season to see how well he can do. This is at least how I feel.
Yeah, but it's like for me, I feel it's very weird. Like, for example, today we don't play with him instead of Danilo. There must be something that Luis Enrique sees a weakness in Skriniar in playing him. We know his weakness is the speed. He doesn't have. He's not very fast running, and technically with the ball, he's a bit weak. Whereas Danilo has more experience from his midfield days with the ball. I don't know. I gave up on Skriniar. Sorry. Last year, I would say yes. this year, I'm
I
done.
want the cash.
Yeah, we need cash. We need. That's how I see it. So yeah. Okay, back to the match then. Let's go around the table. Your prediction. 3-1. 3-1 for Joseph. Marie?
I think it's gonna be. I think 3-1 is reasonable with a goal from Lacazette.
Lacazette is on fire recently, yeah? Ashraful?
I will go for 1-0 or 2-1 for PSG. It is gonna tough match.
Yeah. I go for 3-0. 3-0.
Is it your heart or your head speaking?
Because
That's both.
Leon is in on good shape. Also, Mari mentioned Lacazette, and I think it's gonna be a tough match. No Usman or no Mbappe, and all happens to Barcola and Bitina from midfield. I don't believe on these guys like Colomwani, Ramos on making attack. They
I
are
think
just
we're
like
going to control the ball a lot. We're going to have possession. So that's why I think they will not score against us. If we manage to hold that possession.
Do you think that he used this tactic because we have final with them next game?
Could be.
The X Factor is secret.
maybe
That could be, Joseph. That's
chance.
very, very actually observant, actually. I was thinking about that earlier, but you would also want your best players in the final, no?
Yes, for sure.
So
It's a cup.
it's one match and you can win a cup. That's you
Yeah.
don't want to lose it. So
For
that's
sure, for sure.
That's true. Probably he's just testing out. He's still testing out for the whole season. Plus, also,
Yeah.
like we have to get used to that. If next season we don't have Mbappe, that's basically our team. Maybe
Is-
we'll have some additions. We'll have Xavi Simons coming back. That's a beautiful addition. Joseph?
Yeah. I think it's reasonable to start like this. Now I turn it around. It's reasonable because we still have the final before the game of the Champions League.
Exactly.
So the final will be like a test.
Exactly.
So why to exhaust his players now? So he's
I like that you're thinking the final of the Champions League before the semi-final.
No, the final.
Joseph
Final.
already booked flights to Wembley, to England.
I applied for the visa. Yes.
Yeah. He already
Yeah,
booked
so-
for the final.
Yeah.
for the final.
So the embassy, they told me, who told you that you will be in the final? I told him, I know.
Or the worst case, you go there and watch Bayern against Dortmund. So
No, I'm not interested.
no.
I'm not interested.
We'll call the embassy. Just decline it. Never mind.
That's cool. That's going to be cool. Hopefully, if we get to the final, we all meet there in Wembley. That would be a
Yeah.
beautiful experience.
Yeah.
That would be really nice. We could do this show all together. It would be
Yes.
nice. Yeah.
I love how we're all thinking like booking tickets and hotels. Nothing is done. But
Yeah, but that would be really nice. That would be really nice. All right, guys, let's get ready for the match.
Yeah.
So we have 3-1, 2-1, 1-0, or 2-1. Ashraful always has two different results, so he covers more. And then Marie says 3-1. Okay, let's see. I'm the only one with a clean sheet, and maybe Ashraful with a 1-0. Let's see. Let's see. All right, guys. Thank you. Ici c'est.
Paris.
Bye.
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 Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye guys.